Twitter right now.
Oh man, the girls are fighting, aren't they?
The narcissists are fighting! So I've honestly been a bit skeptical of whether or not I thought that the feud between the fake president and the fake gamer was real. On one wing, while I do remember from his first term that Donny Boy does have an extremely difficult time maintaining relationships for longer than one go-around of the narcissistic spiral. And for those unaware, the spiral starts with idealization, then devaluation, then rejection, then hoovering. The thing is, when you're the narcissistic president, you don't actually need to hoover. There's people lining up for you to spiral all over their faces because everyone thinks they won't be the next Scaramucci, the next Jeff Sessions, the next Bill Barr, the next Steve Bannon, the next Pam Bondi. Oh, that hasn't happened yet. Give it a week. I will say it is entertaining watching narcissists line up believing that they're special enough that they will be the one who won't be discarded. Seriously, the only people he doesn't discard permanently are the ones who share 50% of his DNA, or those who theoretically could give him a new person who shares 50% of his DNA. However, I have spent the last few months pretty convinced that Musk might be the exception because I was sure he had something on Trump. He had to, right? Otherwise, Trump would have discarded him after his stunt at the inauguration. But now, in a bit of fiery rage, Musk is claiming that Trump won't release the Epstein files because Trump is in them. Yeah, nobody gasped because we already assumed that. Now, I haven't seen the files, but I have seen and heard records of Trump's public statements. Everyone knows that he was buddy-buddy with Epstein. Everyone has seen the creepy statements he's made about his own daughter, how he's bragged about groping women at his pageants who were presumably, often, not terribly old. This is all pretty common knowledge. So do I think that this is the dirt that Musk had on Trump? No. Not at all. Because a big part of Trump's base would still support him. They'd high-five him. But the thing is, odds are any files that would have implicated Trump would have been ordered to be destroyed in his first term. So why is Musk saying it? Because Musk knows it's impossible to disprove. And because when dealing with someone like either of them, the most offensive thing that you can do is acknowledge what they are. And they both know they are. And to be clear, that's both of them. Both of them have ample examples of behavior that suggests they enjoy doing what they're told they can't. They both have a strong desire for control. They both have enough money and have been in enough legal skirmishes and gotten away with things that they believe nothing will ever stick to them because they're too rich. And they both have impulse control issues. There are few surer things that anyone who's ever researched the psychology of really bad people would point to outside of, oh, there's video evidence showing that they did it. Ultimately, Musk doesn't want to unveil what he has on Trump, because if he does, he'll probably be implicated, at least to some degree, and people will be very upset at him for not coming forward. But you don't get to send your heart out at the inauguration and stay in with the creep in chief if all you have is information that implicates him in a thing everybody already knows that he is. Musk has more. The question is, does it get released while he's alive, or is he foolish enough to believe that someone is going to release it for him when something happens to him? I won't be surprised if in the next 6 months we find out what Musk actually has on Trump.